All right, episode 6. Winds of Winter coming to a close. It's Saturday, March 18th, and you know what? Today is a fucking it's always a great day. It's a great day to be alive, day to be in love, great day to love yourself, great day to love everything around you. And that doesn't mean like stepping over your own um stepping out of your way to make people feel loved or accepted, but just being true to yourself and expressing your truest form. It's a disservice to your environment if you're kind of selling yourself short. So it's up to everybody to find their their true purpose and their gift that they have to give. So with that, today I took my daughter skating, and her curiosity for hockey is pretty it's pretty powerful, pretty humbling to me. And she's 9 years old, so I cannot wait for the day where she realizes that her father has been running ultramarathons and creating this breadcrumb trail of a legacy. Like when I first started, it was basically for her and to be the influence for her that I could have used as I grew up. Like if it's a powerful feeling for me to know that this path I walk is for it's an investment of time for the future when she is um not aware, but when she grows up enough to kind of appreciate the journey that this has been. And that's essentially why I started like posting on Instagram and wanting to express myself to begin with, because I was keeping it in. I was keeping it internal. I was full of rage almost, in the sense that I had the Navy to prove wrong. They kicked me out, so I had something to prove, a little chip on my shoulder. Um, that year I was heavily assaulted by a fucking steroid raging cocaine addict woman beater. And he had 100 pounds on me easy, and it was a pretty funny mom joke that set him off, which is it's still like it was funny to me during that time as he was power bombing me on the pavement and stuff like that. But like I was just so amazed that there could be that much rage over a pretty funny mom joke, I must say. And like I didn't learn my lesson. I'd fucking still make that joke today, but um yeah, I had all these people to prove wrong, and I was playing hockey at that time, so my team picture has my black eye, and I still played hockey. I didn't allow that motherfucker to stop me in any way, shape, or form. But today it kind of came up again as a wrestling event. There's a bunch of low level humans that are involved in that sort of thing, and indirectly I was shown them again, and kind of it got me triggered a little bit. But and that's not why I'm mentioning this in this video, but it's the sense that I had a chip on my shoulder for that was 2015. I was basically rock bottom, and the universe um, kept pounding the message home. No pun intended. But like I went to the hospital. I was coherent. I remember going to a bar afterwards, and my brother's friend kept talking about my nose. He's like, "Oh, is it crooked?" And I couldn't take it anymore, and I kind of blacked out a little bit. But um, no, it was all said and done. Like the dude tried to murder my ass, and like he couldn't even knock me out. So, and just like the Navy, they tried to bury my ass, but the finest Navy in the world couldn't break me. So what's one dude gonna do to me, really? Other than light my fire, they all lit my fire, and it took me a while to kind of direct this, to tame the dragon, to kind of work with it rather than against it. And there was a lot of darkness there. There was a lot of um, not guilt, but a lot of inferiority, I guess. A lot of um, just a victim mentality, I suppose. As much as I was trying to not have it, there was always I was giving my power away with not quite anger, but the vengefulness, the like I'll show you at mentality. So um yeah, once I became aware of once I became aware of that, I started to want to express myself positively. So I started posting on Instagram kind of awkwardly. I never liked to show my face. I never liked to seem pretentious or, full of myself. I didn't like to feed my ego. But uh, yeah, I felt I had a message to say. I just didn't know what shape that was going to take. So all last year, 2022 New Year's resolution was to, not a resolution, but my goal for the year was to put my face into the world, to express to the universe that I'm here, I'm still here, I've learned, I've listened, I'm still going. I'm here to be your servant, essentially. Like I'm here to be your instrument, and that was what all last year was. You can go back in my Instagram history, and from January on is basically that kind of flavor. And it's been powerful. It's been a powerful journey, to say the least. Like I mentioned, I trained up for a 100-mile ultramarathon in August, and that's not just physical by any means. Um, I'm actually wearing the sweater, oddly enough. Capes 100. Yeah, yeah, I did that. Been there, done that. Um, yeah, and it's certainly not only physical, but I appreciated the mental side of it. So that's why I wanted to kind of step out of my shell a little bit, uh, and humble up in front of the universe, ask for its guidance, ask for help, in the sense that I knew I couldn't do it under my own steam. And like I like to say I feed the darkness to the dragon, and let the fire burn. And that's essentially kind of the inner mantra that I use, is to just feed it to the dragon and let it feed my light, rather than kind of uh, let let it kind of let me um, to let it feed my rage. Like I've it's a wasted emotion. You give your power away if you're like angry over something that happened 7 or 8 years ago. So yeah, if you can kind of internalize it to the sense that you're expressing it in the form of your gift, I think that's the real asset to the world and to your environment. Um, so yeah, that's kind of where the dragon comes in. It's feeding the darkness to this dragon, and it digests it, and it breathes out this fire, this intense light and heat, where it just burns down every obstacle in your path, and it's so hungry. It's so hungry all the time. So just keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it, and it will grow. You will shed your skin. It will spread its wings, and that's essentially the metaphor that I use. Um, and obviously, the pirate mentality is important to me because of the Navy. And if this was 200 years ago, I would 100% be one of the greatest pirate captains ever. I swear to God. I got a tattoo shortly after. I'm not going to show it or anything, but it has the pirate creed on it: no pray, no pay. So if you're not going to do the work, then you don't deserve the rewards. Or if there's nothing, um, if there's nothing to hunt, then you're not going to get paid, essentially. So you can invest your time in it all you want, but if there's nothing of value out there, then you're not going to get anything back. So it's a bit of a, and there's a white wolf and a dark wolf on either side of the helm, um, and a black shield with a griffin on it. And the griffin represents two things. It's one representing Nova Scotia, has a griffin like creature on it, and the crest of the HMCS St. John's, which was the ship that I sailed on, and was ultimately posted to in a shore office that the fuckers kicked me out. But it was all a blessing. But like I internalized, there's a symbolism behind every aspect of what I do, and it's feeding it to the dragon, and the dragon um, will reward me with wisdom, with clarity, and with this inner fucking fire that burns so bright. And I seen it in my daughter today. I think it's our first day skating this year. I've been kind of slacking on that front, but the local hockey team, the Mooseheads, she's been absolutely um, almost obsessed with them lately. So she's been asking me questions of the sport and of goalies in particular, which is awesome because she knows I played goalie. And even that, like I taught myself how to play fucking ice hockey goalie. I always regret kind of quitting or not sticking with it as a child. So once I was, geez, probably late 20s, I wanted to really dive into it, and I loved it. I loved it, but that's a whole other story. Um, so yeah, she started with the skate trainer for a couple loops of this oval, and then she held my hand for a couple more loops, and then she was on her own. Like she tried it on her own, and she was killing it. She only fell once, and when she did, she got right back up with a smile on her face, and she was flying. Not flying in the sense of going fast, but like I could tell her spirit was just soaring, and it made me so proud. And yeah, that's the legacy I'm building is for her. Like it's not for me at all, uh, and it's um, validating my own struggles. Like this has been a battle. What you're seeing now in this video is uh, is the result of many. My bad. The pizza just showed up. It was a bit early, I guess. So, um, but yeah, the legacy that I want to pass on to my daughter is coming to fruition. Basically, I think she senses that her father is um, powerful, and that she can kind of channel. Oh, she can channel that energy for her own growth. And as she grows up and gets older, um, the legacy that I've started to express, like it's a torch that I'm going to pass to her, and she is going to absolutely surpass me in every way, and I cannot I cannot wait to see that. So by no means am I going to stop pursuing excellence in every way, but it's all for her, and that she makes it easy to go to those uncomfortable places and to put my face out there and to just not really give a damn about what people think or say or whatever, because it's not for them. It's for that little girl who today absolutely impressed me. I'm so proud. Um, and not just today, but in every day. She's highly intelligent. She reminds me a lot of me. So to be the person that to be the influence that I would have wanted as I grew up, to connect with and to not belong to, but to be associated with. Like if my father did the stuff that I do, I would be absolutely proud. I would want to I would want to make him proud too. Um, and not to say that I don't make my parents, my mom and my stepdad proud or whatever, but there's always that blood connection. So for and I just didn't have the I just didn't have that light in my life. So it was it's an uphill journey for sure since I was little, but Like I said, she's 9 years old. Yeah, it's a humbling feeling to know she's going to grow up um, and like not to say that she's going to follow exactly in my footsteps, but to have that influence, to have the breadcrumb of legacy. She'll be able to even watch this video years down the road, and that's what. Oh my God, that's such a powerful train of thought. So yeah, that's the legacy of the dragon. And the torch that I'm passing to her, she is going to run with it in her own way, and I will feed her fire in any way I can, um, over and above what over and above what I believe I can do. I believe that she can surpass anything that I can do because she's going to start younger and with the breadcrumb, not a trail to follow, but at least a guideline to relate to, and that's going to be powerful for her. And the best I can do is just to keep going, fighting these, climbing these mountains. I'm not fighting anything anymore. I'm climbing mountains, and once I reach the top, I'm looking for another mountain to climb. Like there is no finish line. And another sidebar to that is once I started expressing myself on Instagram and through mental expression, like I put a lot of mental energy into these posts. I'm a writer by nature, I guess. So once I was able to express my unique form of thought in written form for people to see, that's what attracted my current girlfriend to notice me at all, and like it all kind of fits together in a weird, humbling, and refreshing way. That it all started by me affirming to the universe that I'm still here, I'm listening, I need help, and I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to grow, I'm willing to go to the dark places and to just create a legacy of light, of overcoming, of transcendence, of relentless forward progress. That's Yeah, I like that. Relentless forward progress and just the legacy of the dragon. That's what it's all about. And it started many, many years ago. So, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop until no, it just can't stop. There's too much energy. There's too much eternal fucking fire burning in my soul for this to ever stop. So, anyways, I'm going to go eat pizza. That was our pizza just arriving there. That's why I paused the video. So, um, I'm weird. I like to reheat my pizza as soon as it arrives, just to get that extra little crispiness to it. But I'm gonna go watch some movies with my daughter and just veg out for the rest of the night, and take her to a Mooseheads game tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. There's gonna be some. And my girlfriend's taking her little guy, so maybe I'll meet up with them. We'll see. We'll see what the stars have in store there. But it's going to be fun. Uh, Time with my little girl is always special. So, um, yeah, I'll keep creating that legacy as best I can and creating these memories. And yeah, legacy of love. I think that's what this is forming into. So thanks for watching. Peace, love, and clarity as always. Feed the dragon, and I'm gonna go feed myself. Um, Mediterranean pizza is my favorite. But anyways, that's I can't tell how long these videos are gonna be because this one says it's 7 minutes. So I don't know how long the first one was. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be day 7, the last of the winds of winter. And then it's springtime. Then it's springing springing into the present. We're not springing into the future or anything, but we're taking it one day at a time. And yeah, relentless forward progress. Just feed the dragon. All right, see you tomorrow.